I could make this as entertaining as possible. As I discuss what a certain someone is doing to kind of, break the experience for the stream, disrupt the stream, potentially break the streaming software, and all that. So, let me show you firsthand everything I've been talking about and why this is a trick. A little bit here. Okay, we got a few. All right, so as you cycling in, again, this is going to be sort of me showing you that this is all a trick, and all they're doing is getting further and further into this and getting more and more control. Okay, this is why I want to show you. I want to be a little bit more personal here. And sort of kind of show you what's happening here, why I know this is a trick, okay? Here's the game that you guys saw me just playing, okay? Here is the stream software. As soon as I click on the window back here, this will proceed to start working. It will not have a problem, and this is every single time that I have ever done this. By the way, that's my just my cat playing. Anyway, ready? So again, all I did was click on my desktop. The game's still running. There's nothing happening here. There's no trick. Okay, this is the stream software, and all I'm doing is clicking on my desktop. What I was doing before was hitting the Windows key. If I had the Windows key, it's just going to cover it. But the point is that exits the game being the window on top. This is why I always knew this was a trick, why they were using and taking advantage of Windows problems and taking notes of things I said over the years. Again, as soon as I click on the game, it basically even just freezes. Okay, it's not, there's nothing, it's not, okay, and what I'm going to do here is I'm going to play a little bit with it slightly off the screen and show you that the game is... as you can see. And then still, if I click off the screen, instantly this is okay. And as you can see, nothing has changed. FPS dropping a little bit because of the game, but that's just because of all the stuff on the screen. Genuinely, when I click back on the game, you see it happen again. Nothing's happening, dude. Like literally, I click off the screen, it's totally fine. Look, this is how it's always been. It's the same thing with the Prism app. Every single thing in the Prism app is completely malfunctioning. And, like, literally just doing exactly that. Exactly when I... Okay, this is fine. This is fine, okay? There's nothing wrong with my fucking PC. Look, I can fucking drag this around all over the goddamn fucking place. There's nothing wrong with my PC, guys. I'm sorry, but like I can't help it when I know flat out I can, like, this is the point. Every time I've sat here and proved this, it's like you know, the next thing, the next thing, the next thing. When are you gonna start? When are you gonna stop these people from doing this? When are you gonna stop these people from doing this? Look, it's still fine. Look, all this, and it's still fine. It's still right. Look, I can actually move this around the screen as much as I want. Look, I can actually move it around the screen, and look, it's still fine. Look, it's almost like my PC is fucking amazing or something. Yeah, it's almost like my PC's fucking amazing or something, and I know that. Jeez. Like, come on, man. Oh yeah, and just so that you know, oh look at that, imagine that. My levels appropriately selected in the proper places before the red line, like any pro would do. Thus, all the sound spiking issues over the years is this guy having caused it. Yeah, see how they're like, sort of like only fucking 2/3 of the way? Yeah. Exactly, like any pro would do. Like, this is the point. This is how it started. This guy he sucked at streaming. He didn't know anything about streaming. All he did was cause problem after problem after problem for me to reverse engineer how to fucking stream and be a nice person. And then paint me in this picture, cause all these problems, and then start stealing my fucking views and siphoning people. Look, I mean, this is just like an obvious scam here. Look at this. I click on the screen, it's just bam, just done. Bam. Just bam. Really good. Just freezing, just completely. But I click on the desktop. Oh man, now it's fine. Now it's totally fine. This is the point. This is all I've done. All the times I've sat here and proved to you that I can just click off the screen or press a button and fix it, that's what I'm doing. I'm pushing the goddamn Windows key, or I'm clicking off onto the other screen, the second screen. It's that simple. That's why I know it's a trick. Remember, it was like completely frozen. Yeah, all I had to do was click off onto my desktop here. Ridiculous. You see, almost like as more stuff happens, it actually fixes it. It's ridiculous. It's a trick. Notice how YouTube's not trending the stream now too, because they know flat out what that means. They know what this means now. Yep, they know it's their fault. They know that. So they're not trending the stream. Look, I'm gonna click over here again. Ready? Bam. Look, nothing's changed. I'm still like all this stuff's still happening, and it's still fine, even though I'm just standing there. If I could move while clicked off the screen, I would, but I can't. It's just gonna press buttons in Windows. So like that's the point. Like it, you know what I mean? Like nothing has changed. And the times where I've had like a controller connected or something, I could prove where like I was able to use a controller, click off the screen, and yep, move around. It didn't matter. It's nothing to do with movement or anything. There's nothing super like intensified about like the movement versus all the other stuff that's happening. No. It's not like that. And not only that, but this is happening even when we're on the screen for upgrading and nothing is happening. Okay? Like even on this screen when nothing's happening, it's just okay. Like this is what you have to realize. Just completely frozen solid, and then bam, all I'm doing is clicking over there. Bam. Yep. Imagine that. Totally fine. It's almost like it's a trick or something, you know? I've been proving this every step of the way, and it gets worse, and it gets worse, and it gets worse, and it gets worse, and it gets worse. So nobody does anything about it. By the way, that's just how the keyboard looks. It's supposed to do that. Anyway, the game's awesome. All these games. But I just wanted to show you that the game's fine. OBS is fine. It's just a trick. It's Windows. It's because they're exposing something with Windows. It's always been an issue. It's a scaling issue. It's just Windows. And when you Google this and you type all things, it literally just lies. It literally just says all this nonsense. Like, it's literally the same thing that I'm proving happens on the stream, but it doesn't happen. And there's nothing. I'm not streaming with this now. It's doing It's doing nothing except sitting there, and I'm proving that there's the game. It's not like the game's doing any less. It's just that I'm not clicked onto this screen. It's a problem with Windows, and it's always been a problem. I've been talking about this since I started streaming, and again, all this guy did was learn every accurate thing I was saying and start using it again. That's a problem. Oh, well, okay, let me look at all this shit that's happening. It's totally fine. And as soon as I click on the screen, look. Again, I'm just on an upgrade screen. Nothing is happening. No, click off. Okay, I already showed this earlier, but look. Look. Oh my gosh. Oh, look, it's still moving. Imagine that. Look. I can whip it around the screen, and it's, oh my gosh, it's almost like my PC is super awesome. And I know what I'm talking about. And look. Wow, it's still going. Wow. Hasn't skipped a beat. And that's how fast I can move my streaming software around my screen. Doesn't skip a fucking beat. Holy shit. It's almost like, yeah, that's right. My PC's awesome because I fucking put the shit together. And I know how to use it. Ah. It's like so obvious, man. Like, how do you not see this by now? Here, I'll click on the screen. Oh, look at that. Wow. Click off again. Wow, look, it fixes. Oh, wow. Y'all acting like I didn't sit here and stream Hogwarts Legacy when it was new. Y'all act like I didn't sit here and stream Hitman 3 when it was new. That shit looked fucking good. Y'all act like I didn't sit here... Man... So many freaking games. And then you're actually gonna sit here and try to convince people... Like, no, nobody's... That's the point. Like, that's why I need to show you this, guys. Like... The people investigating, you need to realize this is happening. This person wants things to look a certain way. As soon as I click back on the screen again. Like, this is the point. You have to, this is everything. Like, the moment you see this, you realize that this scam is mirrored with everything that this person does toward me. On, you know, like that's the point. It's just a trick, and it's the polar opposite of what it should be. It should be completely smooth, yet it isn't. There's nothing wrong with it. Now click on the screen. Now click off the screen. Now click on the screen. Now click off the screen. Now click on the screen. Now click off the screen. Click on the screen. Now click off the screen. It's not hard to see what's happening here. It's not hard. Again, this is a trick. Okay, all I'm doing is I'm going to click on the screen again, and you see it happen. Again, I'm running the game. I'm on an upgrade screen. The game doesn't even take that much when it's on. It's running an upgrade screen. Are you kidding me? And then all I'm going to do is click on my desktop. Yeah. As we get people cycling in here, I see that the scammer is now trying to cause a problem for this device. So if you're watching, This scammer is actively trying to overheat this device right now as I say this. I got a warning message from this Prism app. There it is. There you go. And there it is. Immediately the as soon as I tell you this, you see the guilty party comes in chat to impersonate Docs. That is not who that person is, and that is extremely invasive and personal, and you're doxing somebody by doing that. You are not that person. You stole that person's identity. You are, in fact, the person orchestrating all of this, lying about this, causing all of this shit on my channel. You are the person stalking my family, impersonating them, doxing them all over this platform, all over your channel. And I'm proving it's a trick, so you show up again. I'm showing anybody that would actually believe your nonsense that this is all a trick. I'm proving it right here. Unbelievable. Here, I'll click off the screen again. See, nothing's changing. Look, totally smooth. Because I haven't clicked off the screen, even though all this is going on. So, this is doxing, and it's highly illegal. It's harassment. It's really messed up. So you see how it's still smooth, no matter what happened. Nothing has happened here. I'm going to click on the screen again. And you'll see clearly. And this is exactly why this person is causing these types of scams, so that way they can overheat my device and make you think that, oh, he doesn't know what he's doing, and then constantly they're causing this so that way the device breaks. No, he's causing it so that it does do that. That's the point. Look, I'm clicking on my screen. It's just a trick. I click off my screen and it doesn't happen. That's a trick. That's exposing something that's wrong with Windows, and I know that, and even some of you probably know that. But it's a trick. It shouldn't be happening. And again, all I'm doing is clicking on the game. And again, I'm going to show you, when I go back to the game here, all I have to do see how it's stuttering around? And if I click off the screen, it'll never do it. Now, he is probably trying to pull this out, and probably trying to stop this since I've been actively proving it. But we'll see. Yeah, look, it looks like, oh, no, but well, it's completely stopped there. See, look, we're on an upgrade screen. Nothing's happening. Look, it's completely stopped. Now, all I'm going to do, ready? All I'm going to do is click off the screen. Ready? Ready? Instantly. Instantly. And it just stays, it stays fine. No stutter, nothing. Yeah, because it's a trick. It's a trick. On the screen again. It's a trick. And click off the screen again. Okay. Get it? Make sense? I hope this makes sense. You know, I've been dealing, trying to, you know, like prove this as best I could. And again, after this last stream, it's very obvious that he was trying to get this really to look a lot more permanent, a lot more, you know, like it was just more of an issue overall, because it wasn't happening in OBS. Remember, this was just a Prism thing where he was doing it for just Prism for the longest time. So now it's happening even in OBS. But again, what you have to realize is that this graphic is running from a browser window. This is how he's able to do this. This is a browser window, basically, and it's running a URL through a browser window to do that. Okay? So that's how this works, and that's why it's a trick. Does that make sense? So this is an active browser window, okay? And again, that's why this is a trick. Okay? And it's also why, like, the first time we used it, you know, like the first few times we used it was totally fine, totally smooth. Then slowly but surely, as my data's out there, as he does things with it, things like that, slowly but surely. And now we're to the point where I click on this screen and you see, like, it's just, there's no reason for this. And again, I want to reiterate to you, I replaced the browser window multiple times, so many times. Like you're just normal troubleshooting stuff. It's not like I didn't try recopying the URL, completely removing the browser window, re-adding the browser window and the stuff. You know, it's not like I haven't tried all those things, updating, yada yada yada. You get the picture. It's not like I haven't done this a million times, and it's just been getting worse. Again, all I'm doing is in a game here and just clicking in the game and then on my desktop. That's all we're talking about. That's all we're talking about. We're talking about how when I'm in the game, nothing should be any different with this whatsoever from when I'm clicking on my desktop to when I'm in the game, yet it is. And that's what I was showing you, you know, like essentially if he's running scripts, he's doing things with data and stuff like that. Yeah. So then you see this. So again, it's just a trick. As I click here, it's an orchestrated trick too, but it's a trick. It's totally fine. But I click here in the game. See how bad it is? Again, I'm just gonna click off the window. Ready? Bam. Totally fine. Now again, if I start playing it, it kind of picks up a little bit because there's some movement and stuff. But that's the point. Like that's where it had to get. That's where they had to adjust this. He had to adjust this over time, and sort of kind of watched me use it over time and played with it and stuff. So here I'll see how it moves a bit as as you can see, like, you know, obviously, like, the game's still fine, you know, the game's running smooth. It's not like we're dealing with processing power issues. And I already showed you I can drag this stream software around my screen so fast while the game's running in the background, and this thing doesn't even skip a beat. And it's, like, just smooth as heck. Like, that means your PC is fine. It means it's running the game. Not only that, you minimize the game while it's running full blast. Took the streaming software that's running the encoder and stuff, all this through the game, all this, yada yada yada, and then drug it around your freaking screen so super fast, and it can do all that, it can do all that, it can do all that. Yeah, you can stream and play a game, dude. Yes, you can stream and play a game if you can do all that. So why the fuck are you sitting here and trying to pretend like I haven't been doing this for years? Again, I'm in the game, it's just completely dead. Again, on an upgrade window too. As soon as I click on my desktop, bam. As soon as I click my desktop back. And this is what I was always doing. I was always just like hitting the window key or clicking the second screen that I have to click that. And it would just That's the whole point. That's how I was doing. I was showing you where I was just pushing one button. I would say that. Well, that was just the Windows key, where essentially I can't show you that now because it would cover it up. But you know, I bring up the Windows key, and I mean, I guess I could just do it this way. Okay. So like that's what we're talking about. We're like, it's like this, and all I have to do is, bam. So like that's what I'm talking about. Like it's literally just that easy, man. It's that easy. Bam. How hard is that? How hard is that to understand? It's not. See, no movement at all. Bam. Okay. You get the picture. So, I think what I'm going to do... Should I show you guys this one more time? So here we are. I clicked on my desktop. You can see the game's still running just fine. It's fine. It's fine, it's fine. And all I did was click my desktop. Okay. And, again, I'll leave in. See? I can just drag this around the screen. Oh, look, it's still running the game just fine. And doing this, and I'm gonna drag it around my screen. Oh my gosh, proving that I can fucking do it. And look, it's still running the game and still not missing a beat. How is it that I can do that? Oh, that's right, because it's awesome, and that's why he's been trying to screw it up, because he knew it was always awesome. That's why. Oh, I think I finally got the, oh my god, it's just ridiculous. Well, anyway, you get the picture. You guys get the idea. I just wanted to show you that. Thank you.